All right. We are live with a brand new series. And no, the title did not lie. We are doing some Mass Effect. Little bit different outside of our norm, but solid games. So, been looking forward to streaming it. And we'll do mail.
Log in to access your profile.
That in, and as people are trickling in, we'll do the customer creation, or not customer.
Warning: data.
When I say customer creation,
please reconstruct profile. Confirm.
Don't even. That's not even a word. That's not even a thing. Spacer. Character creation. I don't know why that took so long to think of. Let's do that one.
Confirm psychological profile.
Soul survivor. Sure.
Confirm military specialization.
Okay, let's see what we got. Only choice that truly matters. That one's sounding promising. Long range abilities and offense rather than healing. I think that one sounded the most promising. We'll go assault rifle.
Confirm facial identification.
Just trying to find a preset that we can at least work off of. That one I feel like is fine. Facial structure, let's leave it the same. And let's add some hair for now. No. I feel like that's comparable hair. Beard. Let's see. Is there a mustache option? I mean, there's that, which is a gross facial hair option. Is there no full mustache? There's that. A full handlebar. Or that. I mean, I guess we go. Yes, I know. I'm gonna change the... I think we can change the skin color. Because I know I'm way more pale than that. Oop, wrong direction. Uh-oh. I thought you were saying the person was mixed. I was like, yeah, I know. Iris color. Like that. So, yep, I'm aware they're mixed. Yeah, the mustaches are not... There's no full mustaches. Which is disappointing. I mean, I guess we'll roll with that if that's all they're really going to give us to work with. It's not the best options. I feel like that's more fitting. Still a large schnoz, but I think that's about as good as we're gonna get. Actually, hold on. Nose, hair, head, ears. Can make the ears a little bit bigger. Facial structure. Maybe that one. These are our only choices. So let's check out jaw. Oh, they're gonna make us do it manually. Chin depth, what does that do? Okay, that brings that back. Chin height. Maybe that. Chin width. Jaw width. Or that's chin width, jaw width. Maybe that? Going with what they're working with. Eyes, head, face size, neck thickness. We'll have that down. Face size. If we knock that down. Okay, he's looking a little like starved, so we don't want that. Cheek width. Cheek gone. Okay, that's what we didn't want. No. Cheekbone. Not that. I mean, his cheeks are just not it. Like, he's looking starved. Jaw, head. Nope, that just sticks his cheekbones out further. Like that sharp divot on the side of his head. That's what's not doing it for me. Oh, there we go. Let's rock the cheekbones back in. Just stay looking right there so I can actually just does not want, like it's just trying to smooth, and he doesn't want to just stay. He wants to turn all the way to the side. Cheekbones, cheek. No. Okay, that's a little bit, but from like the side view, it's like it's still whack. As he, yeah, I don't. And that's with cheek gone all the way. Hold on. Yeah, like it does not want to fill out that middle part. No, definitely don't want that. Yeah, it's like that weird divot. We may just have to... Let's rock back to jaw. Maybe that's controlled there. No. It's not controlled there. Okay, that's not a bad angle. And like front on, it's not terrible. It's just that weird side view where it's like, what is that divot? We may just have to rock with it. Head, piece size, cheekbones. Those are just ears. Oh. Oh. Maybe. Not that. Or what if we rock this down? Yeah, it's not. No, okay, we did want that. I feel like if we just rock the jaw. Come on, look to the side, bud. No, we want that all. Maybe just with a smaller mouth it would look better. I don't know if that's better or worse. I think we may just have to rock with this and call it a day. Or were you saying the mouth width before? Because before it was like in line with the nose. I know it got a big schnoz, but... Okay, yeah, I think this is what we're going to have to rock with. Nah, don't need to add a scar. Hair. Yep, I think we rock with that.
Construction complete.
I think that's about as
Confirmed.
we'll just do normal. Spot only. Yep. Alright. Into the game.
Well, what about Shepard? He's a spacer, lived aboard starships most of his life.
Military service runs in the family. Both his parents were in the Navy.
He saw his whole unit die on a cruise. He could have some serious emotional scars.
Every soldier has scars. Shepard's a survivor.
Is that the kind of person we want protecting the galaxy?
That's the only kind of person who can protect the galaxy.
in
I'll
per.
make the call.
It's a lot of words. I can't read that fast before they'll disappear. Good luck.
The Arcturus Prime relay is in range. Initiating a transmission sequence.
Commander?
Here we go.
We are connected. Calculating transit mass and destination. The relay is hot. Acquiring approach vector. All stations secure for transit.
There we are.
Board is green. Approach run has begun.
All our misshapen glory.
Hitting the relay
Yeah,
in 3, 2,
this is like the remastered version of it, but it was like an old, I think, Xbox 360 game. It's a really solid game, or solid trilogy.
Check. Internal emission sync engaged. All systems online. Drift. Just under 1500K.
1500 is good. Your captain will be pleased.
But welcome in, Steve. Welcome in.
Nihilus gave you a compliment. So you hate him.
You remember to zip up your jumpsuit on the way out of the bathroom? That's good. I just jumped us halfway across the galaxy and hit a target the size of a pinhead. So that's incredible. Besides, Spectres are trouble. I don't like having them on board. Call me paranoid.
You're paranoid. The Council helped fund this project. They have a right to send someone to keep an eye on their investment.
Yeah, that is the official story. But only an idiot believes the official story.
They don't send Spectres on shakedown runs.
So there's more going on here than the captain's letting on.
Joker, status report.
Just cleared the mass relay, Captain. Stealth systems engaged. Everything looks solid.
Good. Find a comm buoy and link us into the network. I want mission reports relayed back to Alliance Brass before we reach Eden Prime.
Aye, aye, Captain. Better brace yourself, sir. I think Nihilus is headed your way.
He's already here, Lieutenant. Tell Commander Shepard to meet me in the comm room for a debriefing.
Good work, Joker.
You get that, Commander?
He sounds angry. Something must have gone wrong with the mission.
Captain always sounds like that when he's talking to me.
Can't possibly imagine why.
Alright. Mission computer, squad. Alright, let's... do very brief upgrades there.
He's a Spectre. They're always on a mission.
Congratulations, Commander. Looks like we had a smooth run. You heading down to see the captain?
Sounds like you don't trust our Turian guest.
Sorry, Commander. Just having a chat with Adams down at engineering. I didn't mean to cause any trouble. But you have to admit, something's odd about this mission. The whole crew feels it.
I'll see if I can get some answers when I see him.
Good luck, Commander.
Still, his cheekbones look a little off, but
It's not the kind of place Spectres visit.
we'll have to roll with it.
What do you think, Commander? We won't be staying on Eden Prime too long, will we? I'm itching for some real action.
I sincerely hope you're kidding, Corporal. Your real action
Yeah,
usually
very
ends with me
clunky.
patching up crew members in the infirmary.
You need to calm down, Corporal. A good soldier stays cool, even under fire.
Sorry, Commander, but this waiting's killing me. I've never been on a mission like this before, not one with a Spectre on board.
Just treat this like every other assignment you've had and everything will work out.
Easy for you to say. You proved yourself on a cruise. Everybody knows what you can do. This is my big chance. I need to show the brass what I can do.
You're young, Corporal. You have a long career ahead of you. Don't do something stupid to mess it up.
Don't worry, sir. I'm not gonna screw this up.
The captain's waiting for me.
Goodbye, Commander.
Alright. See what the captain wants. That's not the captain.
Commander Shepard, I was hoping you'd get here first. It will give us a chance to talk.
What about?
I'm interested in this world we're going to, Eden Prime. I've heard it's quite beautiful.
They say it's a paradise.
Yes, a paradise. Serene, tranquil, safe. Eden Prime has become something of a symbol for your people, hasn't it? Proof that humanity can not only establish colonies across the galaxy, but also protect them. But how safe is it really?
Do you know something?
Your people are still newcomers, Shepard. The galaxy can be a very dangerous place. Is the Alliance truly ready for this?
I think it's about time we told the commander what's really going on.
This mission is far more than a simple shakedown run.
I figured there was something you weren't telling us.
We're making a covert pickup on Eden Prime. That's why we needed the stealth systems operational.
There must be a reason you didn't tell me about this, sir.
This comes down from the top, Commander. Information strictly on a need-to-know basis. A research team on Eden Prime unearthed some kind of beacon during an excavation. It was Prothean.
What else can you tell me?
This is big, Shepard. The last time humanity made a discovery like this, it jumped our technology forward
Fancy
200
technology.
years. But Eden Prime doesn't have the facilities to handle something like this. We need to bring the beacon back to the Citadel for proper study.
Obviously, this goes beyond mere human interests, Commander. This discovery could affect every species in Council space.
It never hurts to have a few extra hands on board.
The beacon's not the only reason I'm here, Shepard.
Nihilus wants to see you in action, Commander. He's here to evaluate you.
Guess that explains why I bump into him every time I turn around.
The Alliance has been pushing for this for a long time.
Also warning, it's storming
Humanity
here,
wants a
so
larger role in
not
shaping
bad enough
the
to knock out power, but if Wi-Fi
We want
goes
more say
out
with the Citadel Council.
and stream
The
cuts,
Spectres represent the
that's
Council's
why.
power and authority. If they accept
Again,
a human
99% sure it won't
shows how
happen,
far
but
the
just
Alliance
letting
is
y'all know now.
Not many could have survived what you went through on Akuz. You showed a remarkable will to live, a particularly useful talent. That's why I put your name forward as a candidate for the Spectres.
I never played the
I
old
assume this is
ones.
good for the Alliance.
The first time I played it was the remake.
I need to see your skills for myself, Commander. Eden Prime will be the first of several missions together.
You'll be in charge of the ground team. Secure the beacon and get it onto the ship ASAP. Nihilus will accompany you to observe the mission.
Just give the word, Captain.
We should be getting close to Eden.
Captain, we got a problem.
What's wrong, Joker?
Transmission from Eden Prime, sir. You better see this.
Bring it up on screen.
Huge Friday W.
Get down!
We are under attack, taking heavy casualties. I repeat, heavy casualties. We can't. Get evac. They came out of nowhere. We need.
Good video.
Everything
Good
cuts
video.
out after that. No comm traffic at all. Just goes dead. There's nothing.
Reverse and hold at 38.5. Status report.
17 minutes out, Captain. No other Alliance ships in the area.
Take us in, Joker, fast and quiet. This mission just got a lot more complicated.
A small strike team can move quickly, without drawing attention. It's our best chance to secure the beacon.
Grab your gear and meet us in the cargo hold. Tell Alenko and Jenkins to suit up, Commander. You're going in.
All right. Mass Effect, yeah.
Engaging stealth systems.
Mass Effect 3, just the ending, I know a lot of people didn't
Somebody was doing
like.
some serious digging here, Captain.
Your team's the muscle in this operation, Commander. Go in heavy and head straight for the dig site.
What about survivors, Captain?
Helping survivors is a secondary objective. The beacon's your top priority.
Approaching drop point 1.
Nihilus, you coming with us?
Yeah, 3 was like solid up till the ending. And then it just kind of was like, okay.
Status reports throughout the mission. Otherwise, I want radio silence.
We've got his back, Captain.
The mission's yours now, Shepard. Good luck.
We are approaching drop point 2.
But 2 was definitely goated.
This place got hit hard, Commander. Hostiles everywhere.
That's up.
Form up.
Down. Ah, bingo. Change weapon. Got it. Got it, got it, got it. Okay.
Rip right through his shields. We're out of chance.
We'll see that he receives a proper service once the mission is complete. But I need you to stay focused.
Aye, aye, sir.
That's us.
Some burned out buildings here, Shepard. A lot of bodies. I'm gonna check it out. I'll try to catch up with you at the dig site.
I don't think you can shoot those things, but... Pew pew indeed. As they're just warming you up to targeting. Those are negative threat. Quick and easy, quick and easy.
Gunnery Chief Ashley Williams of the 212. You the one in charge here, sir?
Are you wounded, Williams?
A few scrapes and burns, nothing serious. The others weren't so lucky. Oh man. We were patrolling the perimeter when the attack hit. We tried to get off a distress call, but they cut off our communications. I've been fighting for my life ever since.
Any idea what kind of enemy we're facing?
I think they're Geth.
The Geth haven't been seen outside the Veil in nearly 200 years. Why are they here now?
Well, let's hear
they
the
must
fun
have come
fact.
for the beacon. The dig site is close, just over that rise. It might still be there.
We could use your help, Williams.
Aye, aye, sir. It's time for payback.
Move on.
Yeah, pretty much. BioWare walked so Baldur's Gate could run. Alright, so we can go to squad equipment. Okay. I'm remembering now. I mean, I already got my favorite. Best one. Hands down. Liara is the goated choice. Or not Liara, Tally. I haven't fully decided. Like, a lot of it will be just seeing how this one does. And, like, if I'm having fun and people are enjoying it, I'll go all the way through 3 and, like, carry over the character. And choices and whatnot.
This is the dig site.
But,
Beacon was right here.
bare minimum getting through
By
1.
Our side or the Geth?
Hard to say.
And even if I don't go immediately to 2, definitely could see revisiting in the future and like continuing the playthrough.
Maybe hiding up in the camp. It's just on the top of this ridge, up the ramps.
Change of plans, Shepard. There's a small spaceport up ahead. I want to check it out. I'll wait for you there.
Alright, go get him, Nihilus. Oh.
The camp hard.
It's a good place for an ambush.
Oh yeah, I've played it through it before, but definitely want to replay it.
Oh God.
But welcome in, Animal Crossing crew.
Do to them. Called Tom J. Bookworth. 877 cash now. Or 877 bells now. What? Huh? Didn't give me a chance to do anything. Alright, so we'll... equip that, equip that. That. You. Rock over to you. Okay, I'll go back to us.
Yup, yup. Alright, let's try this again. Okay, it at least gave us the...
Humans. Thank the Maker.
Shepard.
Hurry, close the door before they come back.
The Rex or Grunt saying Shepard.
Don't worry, we'll protect
is a classic.
Thank you. I think we'll be okay now. It looks like everyone's gone.
You're Dr. Warren, the one in charge of the excavation. You know what happened to the beacon?
It was moved to the spaceport this morning. Manuel and I stayed behind to help pack up the camp. When the attack came, the Marines held them off long enough for us to hide. They gave their lives to save us.
No one is saved. The age of humanity is ended. Soon, only ruin and corpses will remain.
What's wrong with your assistant?
Manuel has a brilliant mind, but he's always been a bit unstable. Genius and madness are two sides of the same coin.
Is it madness to see the future? To see the destruction rushing towards us? To understand there is no escape? No hope? No. I am not mad. I'm the only sane one left.
I gave him an extra dose of his meds after the attack.
Williams, take us to the spaceport.
You can't stop it.
Sounds like something
Nobody
someone
can
that's
stop it.
not sane
Night
would
is
say. Like,
falling.
let's keep it
The
a
darkness of
fat
eternity.
stack.
Hush, Manuel. Go lie down. You'll feel better once the medication kicks in.
Okay. Got our sniper out.
Saren.
Nihilus.
This isn't your mission, Saren. What are you doing here?
The Council thought you could use some help on this one.
I wasn't expecting to find the Geth here. The situation's bad.
Don't worry. I've got it under control.
Well, nothing like the power of one single bullet in a cutscene.
In the distance.
Jumper, sniper, her.
Commander, it's Nihilus.
And grab all this. Nope. Take all of it. Alright, Nihilus, what up?
A Turian? You know him?
He's a Spectre. He was with us on the normal.
Something's moving over behind those crates.
Wait! Don't shoot! I'm one of you! I'm human!
Sneaking up on us like that nearly got you killed.
I'm sorry, I was hiding from those creatures. My name's Powell. I saw what happened to that Turian. The other one shot him.
I need to know how Nihilus died.
The other one got here first. He was waiting when your friend showed up. He called him Saren. I think they knew each other. Your friend seemed to relax. He let his guard down. And Saren killed him. Shot him right in the back. I'm just lucky he didn't see me behind the crates.
Where'd Saren go after he killed Nihilus?
He jumped on the cargo train and headed over to the other platform. Probably going after the beacon. I knew that beacon was trouble. Everything's gone to hell since we found it. First that damn mothership showed up, then the attack. They killed everyone. Everyone. If I hadn't been behind the crates, I'd be dead too.
How come you're the only one who survived? Why didn't anyone else try to hide behind the crates?
They never had a chance. I was already behind the crates when the attack started.
Wait a minute. You were hiding behind the crates before the attack?
Sometimes I need a nap to get through my shift. I sneak off behind the crates to grab 40 winks where the supervisor can't find me.
You survived because you're lazy?
If you hadn't snuck off for that nap, you'd probably be dead just like all the others.
Yeah, I guess. I don't really want to think about it.
We need to find that beacon before it's too late.
Alright, let's go find that beacon.
Take the cargo train. That's where the other Turian went.
Should be easy enough.
I can't stay here. I need to get away from all this.
Message received. Always take naps when given the option. They may save your life. Oh, is the game? Okay, yep, I see the... We'll rock that down a little bit. Hopefully that's a little bit better. Is that a little bit better? Or lower still? Where's my sniper? Hopefully that's a little bit better. See, the volume on the mixer was maxing out when, like, sustaining firing like that. I can only imagine that wasn't too friendly. Alright. Go. Made it to the little trolley thing.
Set the charges. Destroy the entire colony. Leave no evidence that we were here.
No evidence aside from the obvious video.
Demolition charges. The Geth must have planted them.
Hurry! We need to find them all and shut them down.
Okay, well that was a quick and easy first one done. Disarm. Part 2. And press on. No. Whoa. Never really gotten into any. Ooh. Get out. Get out of the way. Very new to a lot of these games just from Game Pass. I tried I think getting into Knights of the Old... If I'm thinking about the correct game. But I think I'm not. I think I'm thinking of an entirely separate one. It's like the first mission you're like crash landed on a planet after you make your character. Because I started that one, but then just couldn't get into it. And like, I was like, I know I should give this a longer attempt than this, I just can't get into it. Alright. Take all. And there we go.
Normandy, the beacon is secure.
This is amazing. Actual working Prothean technology. Unbelievable.
It wasn't doing anything like that when they dug it up. Something must have activated it.
Standing by.
Probably not our smartest idea.
No, don't touch it. Too dangerous.
Definitely not our smartest idea at all. Oh, huge noodles.
We identified the ship that touched down on Eden Prime. The Normandy, a human alliance vessel. It was under the command of Captain Anderson. They managed to save the colony.
And the beacon.
Humans may have used
Enjoy, enjoy.
This human must be eliminated.
Surely they aren't talking about us. Because why would we need to be eliminated?
Dr. Chakwas, I think he's waking up.
You had us worried there, Shep. How are you feeling?
Minor throbbing. Nothing serious. How long was I out?
About 15 hours. Something happened down there with the beacon.
15 hours.
It's my fault. I must have triggered some kind of
That
security.
is a long schlump.
You had to push me out of the way.
You had no way to know what would happen.
Ooh, it's a solid one. I've been playing that in my free time, and it's a
Unfortunately, we'll never get the chance.
it's a fun one for sure.
The beacon exploded. A system overload, maybe. The blast knocked you cold. The lieutenant and I carried you.
How far in are you?
I appreciate it.
I got through the water world and the pink flower world to not try and spoil anything.
In your rapid eye movement. Signs typically associated with intense dreaming.
I saw.
Fair.
Not sure what I saw. Death, destruction. Nothing's really clear.
Yeah, it starts off with a bang. Did you fight the optional mime
All the readings look normal. I'd say the commander's going to be
in the prologue?
Glad to hear it.
They throw that wild boss at you so quickly.
Sounds like that beacon hit you pretty hard, Commander. You sure you're okay?
I don't like soldiers dying under my command.
Yeah, it's a tough one.
You did a good job, Shepard.
Chief Williams isn't part of the Normandy crew.
Yep, just actually learning the dodges and parry.
She's been reassigned to the Normandy.
Williams is a good soldier. She deserves it.
Lieutenant Alenko agrees with you. That's why I added her to our crew.
You said you needed to see me in private, Captain?
I won't lie to you, Shepard. Things look bad. Nihilus is dead. The beacon was destroyed and Gether invaded. The Council's going to want answers.
I didn't do anything wrong, Captain. Hopefully the Council can see that.
I'll stand behind you and your report, Shepard. You're a damned hero in my books. That's not why I'm here. It's Saren, that other Turian. Saren's a Spectre, one of the best, a living legend. But if he's working with the Geth, it means he's gone rogue. A rogue Spectre's trouble. Saren's dangerous, and he hates humans.
He didn't come to Eden Prime because he hates humans.
You're right. Saren has allied himself with the Geth. I don't know how. I don't know why. But it had something to do with that beacon. You were there just before that beacon self-destructed. Did you see anything? Any clue that might tell us what Saren was after?
Just before I lost consciousness, I had some kind of vision.
A vision? A vision of what?
I saw synthetics. Geth, maybe. Slaughtering people. Butchering them.
We need to report this to the Council, Shepard.
What are we gonna tell them? I had a bad dream?
We don't know what information was stored in that beacon. Lost Prothean technology, blueprints for some ancient weapon of mass destruction, whatever it was. Saren took it. But I know Saren. I know his reputation is politics. He believes humans are a blight on the galaxy. This attack was an act of war. He has the secrets from the beacon. He has an army of Geth at his command, and he won't stop until he's wiped humanity from the face of the galaxy.
I'll find some way to take him down.
It's not that easy. He's a Spectre. He can go anywhere, do almost anything. That's why we need the Council on our side.
We prove Saren's gone rogue, and the Council will revoke his Spectre status.
I'll contact the ambassador and see if he
Smart plan, smart plan.
He'll want to see us as soon as we reach the Citadel. We should be getting close. Head up to the bridge and tell Joker to bring us into dock.
Okay.
Hey, Commander. I'm glad you're okay, Commander. The crew could use some good news after what happened to Jenkins.
Jenkins was a valuable part of this crew.
Part of me feels guilty over what happened. If Jenkins was still alive, I might not be here.
You're a good soldier, Williams. You belong on the Normandy.
Thanks, Commander. I appreciate that.
Things were pretty rough down there. Are you okay?
I've seen friends die before. Comes with being a Marine. But to see my whole unit wiped out, and you never get used to seeing dead civilians. But things would have been a lot worse if you hadn't shown up.
We couldn't have done
We'll
it
be
without
nice
you,
to her.
Thanks, Commander. I have to admit, I was a little worried about being assigned to the Normandy. It's nice when someone makes you feel welcome.
I think you're gonna fit in here just fine, Williams.
Thanks, Commander.
Alright, does Caden...
Glad to see you're okay, Commander.
Oh, Caden doesn't have anything to say. So we rock on up.
I'm glad you're okay, Commander. Losing Jenkins was hard enough.
Alright. I think that's everyone.
Commander, I was just about to bring us into the Citadel. See that taxpayer money at work.
Yeah, I feel like the pacing is good. There's not a lot of lagging about in the middle game.
I'm just saying you need firepower too.
Look at that monster. Its main gun could rip through the barriers in any ship in the Alliance fleet.
Good thing it's on our side then.
Citadel Control, this is SSV Normandy, requesting permission to land.
Stand by for clearance, Normandy. Clearance granted. You may begin your approach. Transferring you to an Alliance operator.
Roger, Alliance Tower. Normandy out.
Normandy, this is Alliance Tower. Please proceed to Dock 422.
Yeah, there is some timing, but I would say the timing is you can pick up on relatively quickly.
Would step in if the Geth attacked a Turian colony?
The Turians don't found colonies on the borders of the Terminus systems, Ambassador.
Humanity was well aware of the risks when you went into the Traverse.
What about Saren? You can't just ignore a rogue Spectre. I demand action.
You don't get to make demands of the Council, Ambassador.
Citadel Security is investigating your charges against Saren. We will discuss the CSEC findings at the hearing, not before.
Captain Anderson, I see you brought half your crew with you.
Just the ground team from Eden Prime, in case you had any questions.
I have the mission reports. I assume they're accurate?
They are. Sounds like you convinced the Council to give us an audience.
They were not happy about it. Saren's their top agent. They don't like him being accused of treason.
Saren's a threat to every human colony out there. He needs to be stopped. The Council has to listen to us.
Settle down, Commander. You've already done more than enough to jeopardize your candidacy for the Spectres. The mission on Eden Prime was a chance to prove you could get the job done. Instead, Nihilus ended up dead and the beacon was destroyed.
That's Saren's fault, not his.
Then we better hope the CSEC investigation turns up evidence to support our accusations. Otherwise, the Council might use this as an excuse to keep you out of the Spectres. Come with me, Captain. I want to go over a few
Valid.
things before the hearing. Shepard, you and the others can meet us at the Citadel Tower, top level. I'll make sure you have clearance to get in.
And that's why I hate politicians.
Yeah, there's very little, from what I've seen, there's a lot less, like, interactions with characters. Compared to other, like, Persona, where, like, 90% of the game is interacting with characters. Journal. We'll explore all around. And if they're going to give us free XP. That's where we came from. Don't mind us, we're just coming into here to read your computer.
Don't believe the rumors. What do you want? Oh, Commander. Is there something I can do for you?
Relax, Private. This isn't an inspection.
Right, sorry. What can I do for you, Commander?
Just saying hi. Enjoy yourself, Private.
Commander.
I don't have time to talk now. I'm very busy.
Hello, Commander. Can I get you something?
What have you got?
Heck yeah.
Information, mostly. Would you like to know about some points of interest nearby?
Sure.
What's going on around here?
Well, you found the embassies. Not much going on here. Across the bridge, you'll find the bank, the Emporium, and Shaira's. If you haven't heard of her, you soon will. If you need supplies, you can try the markets one level below. For entertainment, I try Flux or Cora's Den.
Goodbye.
So long, Commander. Have a pleasant day.
Okay.
Allow me to be your guide.
Nope, I think we'll walk for now. Alright, I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick. We will be right back. Alright, we back. We back, and we rock back on over to here. And we press on. We'll check out across the river. This is the bank, the Emporium, and whatever her name was.
Welcome. I am Nailina. I don't recognize you as one of our expected clients today. Would you like me to see when the consort will be able to meet with you?
Can't I just go in?
I'm afraid not. Yeah, you must understand there are many who seek the consort services. But if you wish to leave your name, she'll make every effort to meet with you.
Commander Shepard, with the Alliance Navy.
We'll leave her name.
You should hear something in 4 months.
Nobody's worth that much of a wait.
Well, that's not for me to judge. I have your name and you'll be contacted. Is there anything else?
I think I'm done here.
Oh, well, I hope you'll return again in the future. We always enjoy seeing new clients.
Nalina,
Yes, Shaira?
send the commander up to see me. I wish to speak with him.
Yes, of course, mistress.
Ooh, we're special.
Huh. It appears the consort has taken notice of you. She'd like to meet with you now.
Where do I go?
Just head upstairs. She'll be waiting for you.
Alright, let's... Don't really need to talk to other clients here.
You're with the Alliance? My brother's a private back on Earth.
Okay, let's...
That is close enough, Commander. I've heard a great many things about you since your arrival here in our citadel.
What exactly do you do?
That depends on your needs. I offer advice to some, comfort to others. I have a certain problem that could use your expertise.
Maybe I can help.
I have a friend, Septimus, a retired Turian general. I won't discuss the details, but he wanted me to be more than I could be. We had a falling out. Now he spends his days in Cora's den, drinking and spreading lies.
Can't tell if she's more like a,
To him as a fellow soldier, I believe he will listen to you and let the matter be.
red light district worker or like more of a psychic.
What exactly do you want me to
That
do?
just is very
Appeal to his
flirtatious.
sense of honor. Remind him of his position as a general. If you can convince him to stop spreading lies about me, I would be very grateful.
As she just proceeds to rub her face against ours.
Now I must ask you to take your leave. I have many clients waiting to see me.
Alright. So we met her and that was something. Nope, definitely meant a person. Alright. It's just a store. We're probably broke right now, so not worth.
What's this? One of the Earth Clan. Ah, a very famous one, yes? You are the one called Shepherd. The tale of how you survived the great tragedy on Akuz is truly remarkable. I am amazed each time I hear it.
You've got me at a disadvantage here.
Forgive me, Earth Clan. My name is Barla Vaughn. My job makes it necessary for me to keep informed. I am a financial advisor to many important clients here on the Citadel. When someone as important as yourself arrives on the station,
Ooh, we're important.
notice.
Tell me more about your job.
Galactic finance is incredibly complex. A mix of laws and regulations from dozens of interstellar economies. I'm an expert in how all these economies interact.
That's on us for asking.
I share my expertise. I also offer premium services for those clients who need someone to conduct business without drawing unwanted attention. Discreet and efficient. That's my motto.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
Okay. Run on over here. No worries, no worries. appreciate the stop and end regardless. Alright, so we'll rock. To the tower we go.
Saren's hiding something. Give me more time. Stall them.
Stall the council? Don't be ridiculous. Your investigation is over, Garrus.
Commander Shepard, Garrus Vicari. I was the officer in charge of the C-Sec investigation into Saren.
Sounds like you really want to bring him down.
I don't trust him. Something about him rubs me the wrong way. But he's a Spectre. Everything he touches is classified. I can't find any hard evidence.
I think the council's ready for us, Commander.
Good luck, Shepard. Maybe they'll listen to you.
A truly goated friend. Not that we, you know, become friends with him, because who knows what's going to happen. Really, anything could happen. It's a mystery.
The hearing's already started. Come on.
The Geth attack is a matter of some concern, but there is nothing to indicate Saren was involved in any way.
The investigation by Citadel Security turned up no evidence to support your charge of treason.
An eyewitness saw him kill Nihilus in cold blood.
We've read the Eden Prime reports, Ambassador. The testimony of one traumatized dock worker is hardly compelling proof.
I resent these accusations. Nihilus was a fellow Spectre and a friend.
That just let you catch him off guard.
Captain Anderson, you always seem to be involved when humanity makes false charges against me. And this must be your protege, Commander Shepard, the one who let the beacon get destroyed.
You're the one who destroyed the beacon. Then you tried to cover it up.
Shift the blame to cover your own failures, just like Captain Anderson.
He's covering his tracks well, we'll give him that.
From a human.
Saren despises humanity. That's why he attacked Eden Prime.
Your species needs to learn its place, Shepard. You're not ready to join the Council. You're not even ready to join the Spectres.
He has no right to say that. That's not his decision.
Shepard's admission into the Spectres is not the purpose of this meeting.
This meeting has no purpose. The humans are wasting your time, Counselor, and mine.
Saren's hiding behind his position as a Spectre. You need to open your eyes.
What we need is evidence. So far, we've seen nothing.
There is still one outstanding issue. Commander Shepard's vision. It may have been triggered by the beacon.
Are we allowing dreams into evidence now? How can I defend my innocence against this kind of testimony?
I agree. Our judgment must be based on
I mean, I feel like that's valid.
wild imaginings and reckless speculation.
Do you have anything else to add, Commander Shepard?
You've made your decision. I won't waste my breath.
The Council has found no evidence of any connection between Saren and the Geth. Ambassador, your petition to have him disbarred from the Spectres is denied.
I'm glad to see justice was served.
This meeting is adjourned.
It was a mistake bringing you into that hearing, Captain. You and Saren have too much history. It made the Council question our motives.
I know Saren. He's working with the Geth for one reason.
I mean, it sounds like we could have brought anyone there. They weren't hearing it.
Every world we control is in danger. Even Earth isn't safe.
We need to deal with Saren ourselves.
As a Spectre, he's virtually untouchable. We need to find some way to expose him.
What about Garrus, that CSEC investigator? We saw him arguing with the executor.
That's right. He was asking for more time to finish his report. Seems like he was close to finding something on Saren.
Any idea where we could find him?
I have a contact in CSEC who can help us track Garrus down. His name is Harkin.
Forget it. They suspended Harkin last month, drinking on the job. I won't waste my time with that.
You won't have to. I don't want the Council using your past history with Saren as an excuse to ignore anything.
Okay, so we can track down Harkin.
You can't just cut Captain Anderson out of this investigation.
The ambassador's right. I need to step aside.
I need to take care of some business. Captain, meet me in my office later.
Harkin's probably getting drunk at Cora's Den. It's a dingy little club in the lower section of the woods.
Maybe there's another way to find evidence against Saren.
You should talk to Barla Vaughn over in the financial district. Rumor has it he's an agent for the Shadow Broker.
The Shadow Broker?
An information dealer. Buys and sells secrets to the highest bidder. I've heard Barla Vaughn's one of the top representatives. He might know something about Saren, but his information won't come cheap.
I should go.
Good luck, Shepard.
Oh, the classic I should go.
Office if you need anything else.
That guy's ugly.
What? Oh, no, I wasn't. Never mind. Yes, is there something you want?
Why are you so interested in the Keepers?
Keepers? I've got no interest in the
Don't get coy. I know what I saw.
I'm not so sure I should be talking to you about this.
We're just talking. Is there something wrong with that?
No. I guess it wouldn't hurt to tell you. I'm using a small scanner to gather readings on the Keepers. So far I've had mixed results. I find it difficult to get near the creatures.
Why were you being so secretive about it, though?
Well, technically we're not supposed to disturb the Keepers. I don't really think my scanning disturbs them, but the authorities might disagree. I'd like to do it more openly, but it's not really worth getting arrested over.
I could help you out. I'm not worried about the authorities.
Heck yeah.
I don't even know who you are.
I'm Commander Shepard, with the Alliance military.
Well, I suppose I could use the help. You'll need this. It's the scanning device I developed. Activate it each time you see a Keeper. All collected data will automatically upload to my database. I'll even send a few credits your way for each unique scan.
I should get going then.
Yes, I have much work myself. So long, and good luck with the scanning.
Any other keepers up here? We'll check up here. I mean, if we're getting paid for each scan, we'll check everywhere. No one there. Oh, there's one. Bingo. We run our 10 steps before getting winded. Relatable, honestly. Bingo. I was sure there'd be one over here too, right? Quick 30 coins and some experience. Do a quick check over here. Nothing. Alright. So we're going to Cora's Den to meet Harkin about where to find What's his face? Garrus. All locked up here. I got it. Always like having those maxed out. That sounds useful. No, we totally weren't disturbing it. We were just scanning it.
That Hanar refuses to listen to reason. Why can't it act in an orderly and lawful manner?
Are there laws being broken here?
I am not unreasonable. The Hanar is free to spew its nonsense once it purchases an evangelical permit.
If you'd like, I could talk to the Hanar for you.
I have argued with the stubborn jelly all afternoon. You are certainly welcome to try.
Alright.
Do you desire to learn of the Enkindlers? Or has the Honorable CSEC officer enlisted assistance?
Is this really how you want to represent the Enkindlers?
The truth of the Enkindlers must be made known. They gave the Hanar language, and gave the universe the mass relays. This one only wishes to spread the truth to any who will listen. There is no intent to cause trouble.
What if I purchase the evangelical permit for you?
Finances are only a partial limitation. This one does not believe that one should pay in order to speak the truth. However, this one also does not possess the 150 credits necessary to purchase the permit.
150 credits? This should cover you.
This is a most appreciated action.
Sure.
You are not of the Hanar.
You can't. We don't have enough of the Paragon or Renegade to
This one will not
go
cause
the
any
other
further
way.
trouble for the CSEC officer. This one offers its thanks.
I see the Hanar is left. Thank you.
Happy to help.
Here, for your assistance in this matter. Now, if you'll excuse me, I should report to my superiors.
Oh. What did he give us? Nothing really popped up as what we got.
In light of the recent attack on Eden Prime, many colonial investors are pulling their support for future projects. Proponents of expanded human colonization insist that Eden Prime was an isolated case. Nevertheless, colonist enrollment has dropped sharply. Many colonial proposals are on hold until backers have some reassurance that human colonies will be adequately protected.
Okay.
He always stops in for a few games of crazy before he makes his
Make sure we scan them. Get our money. Oh, and another elevator.
Excavation team has run into an unexpected problem after unearthing a Prothean dig site. Hanar protesters have blockaded the dig site, claiming that artifacts of the Enkindlers, as the Hanar call them, should not be
I'm Emily Wong. I'm an investigative journalist working here on the Citadel. Could I have a moment of your time?
What do you need?
I've been hunting for evidence of corruption and organized crime on the Citadel, but there are places I can't go. I was hoping you might share anything you find during your own investigation. I can make it worth your time.
Sounds like a good cause. If I find any information, it's yours.
Thank you, Commander. You won't regret it.
Alright, is that done? Let's check up here. What did that do? Okay. We'll deal with that later.
Sorry, I'm kind of busy right now. So, what can I do for you?
What were you discussing with the Volus?
Who, Doran? Oh, I was just asking him about my sister. See, she worked for Doran before she left to... Ugh, sorry. I don't want to bore you with my problems.
I'm interested to hear what you have to say.
Well, okay. My sister Jenna left here to go work at Cora's Den. The problem is, she's working as an informant for CSEC. You know, eavesdropping on the people there. If they find out what she's doing, they'll kill her.
Being an informant is a dangerous job.
That's what I've been telling her. I don't know. Sometimes I think she stays there just to spite me.
Do you know who her contact at CSEC is?
No, it's all very secret. Last time I asked an officer, he told me to stay out of it, for Jenna's safety.
Maybe I can help her understand just how dangerous Cora's Den is.
Would you? That'd be great. Just don't tell her I sent you. Well, I should get back to work before I get in trouble. Thanks.
Okay. So another thing at Cora's Den. Open up this. Whoa. Very quick lag there. Other scan. Oh, very interesting fellow we're about to meet.
You're Commander Shepard, the hero of Eden Prime. I am so honored to meet you.
Nice to meet you. And you are?
My name is Conrad Werner. They say you killed more than 100 Geth on Eden Prime.
I spend most of the time trying to stay alive and help the colonists.
Hey, I know you're probably busy, but do you have time for a quick autograph?
I suppose.
Here you go.
Thanks. I really appreciate it. My wife is going to be so impressed.
I'm
I'll
sure.
let you get back to work. But next time you're on Earth, I'd love to buy you a drink. Thanks again.
Sure, she'll be so impressed. Okay. No keepers down here.
That's him.
Not that I knew a fight was coming. Nah, I've played through on max difficulty and that fight is so annoying. Because your last checkpoint is so far back. And if you don't have your weapons drawn and ready, you just get melted on the hardest difficulty. And it's an absolute nightmare.
Back off, Rex. Fizz told us to take
get caught in the middle.
Okay.
Alliance military. I could have been a Marine, you know. Instead, I joined the goddamn Citadel Security. Biggest mistake of my life.
Harkin, right? I was told you could help me find someone. A Turian CSEC officer named Garrus.
Garrus? You must be one of Captain Anderson's crew. Poor bastard, still trying to bring
He's got it pretty much dialed to
I
a
know
T.
where Garrus is. You gotta tell me something first. Did the captain let you in on his big secret?
Is there something I should know about the captain?
The captain used to be a Spectre. Didn't know that, did you? It was all very hush-hush. The first human ever given that honor, and then he blew it. Screwed up his mission so bad they kicked him out. Of course, he blames Saren. Says the Turians set him up.
Just tell me where Garrus went.
Garrus was sniffing around Dr. Michelle's office. She runs the med clinic on the other side of the wards. Must have heard he was going back there.
Alright.
I'm out of here.
Yeah, good. Go. Let me drink in peace.
Commander. What do you want?
I'm here on Shaira's behalf. Your lies are hurting me.
Good. The lies have been killing me for days. I've seen a lot of horrible things in my days, and there's only one woman in this damn galaxy that helps me forget it.
So if you feel that way, then why spread lies about her?
Because she rejected me. Me! Septimus Oraka, General of the Turian Fleet.
I think I can see why you're upset. But spreading these lies won't make it better.
Look, kid, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but don't waste your time.
You need to start acting like a general if you want to beat this.
I spent all my life acting like a general, and what did it get me? Huh? No, those days are over. I'll just be what I am. A tired, lonely, worn-out soldier.
Do you really want to be remembered this way?
No, I'd rather not be remembered at all. But I see your point. So you think it's that easy? Just straighten up and act like a general?
I don't think it could hurt.
Maybe you're right, Commander. Shaira's worth the effort.
What a pep talk.
Even if she won't have me back.
This is no place for someone of your stature, General.
All right, I'll go to her. After I've had a cold shower or two. Say, you're a bright kid. Would you be interested in earning a few extra credits?
Always.
What do you want me to do?
There's an Elcor diplomat out there who believes Shaira gave up his secrets.
Why does he think that?
Because I told him. Look, I just need you to convince
I don't think so, because he's like a lizard, right?
What makes you think you'll believe me?
Or maybe it's, like I would assume it's just to sober up.
It shows where I got my info. It will exonerate
Which is why he's taking like a cold shower.
Who am I taking it to? Where is he?
His name is Zoltan. He's an Elcor diplomat. He's over in the embassies complaining about Shaira. Well, here's to soldiers acting like soldiers.
As he takes another drink.
Thanks, Commander. You know, you might make a good general yourself one day.
Hard to imagine a general like that getting so upset about a woman.
Hi, I'll be with you in just a sec.
I'll wait right here.
Why do I get the feeling you're not here to order drinks?
I need to talk to you about your work with CSEC.
I don't know what you're talking about. Now, if you don't mind, I need to get back to my customers.
This isn't a game, Jenna. These people are dangerous.
Now you sound like my sister. Why is everyone so concerned about me?
Just out her in front of everyone, you know.
I need to go. I'm not a stripper. I don't get paid to stand around and look pretty.
Charming girl.
I mean, same. Do not get paid for that either, unfortunately.
Why didn't Captain Anderson tell us he used to be a Spectre?
If you've got questions about Jenna, meet me at CSEC Academy.
Are you talking to me?
Push off. I never did nothing to you. Damn newcomers. Think they can run the place.
What was that about?
I guess we'd better go find out.
Alright, so someone else at CSEC. But first, we're going to meet Garrus, a Dr. Someone's. Don't remember the name. But we will grab this keeper scan. The med clinic. I'll check over here. Yep, I figured they'd tuck one away in this corner.
I didn't tell anyone, I swear.
That was smart, Doc. Now, if Garrus comes around, you stay smart. Keep your mouth shut around. Who are you? Let her go.
Hey, good shot.
Finally, some action.
Perfect timing, Shepard. Gave me a clear shot at that bastard.
What were you thinking? You could have hit the hostage.
There wasn't time to think. I just reacted. I didn't mean to. Dr. Michelle, are you hurt?
No, I'm okay. Thanks to you. All of you.
I know those men threatened you, but if you tell us who they work for, we can protect you.
They work for Feast. They wanted to shut me up, keep me from telling Garrus about the Quarian.
What Quarian?
A few days ago, a Quarian came by my office. She'd been shot, but she wouldn't tell me who did it. I could tell she was scared, probably on the run. She asked me about the Shadow Broker. She wanted to trade information in exchange for a safe place to hide.
Then what?
I put her in contact with Fist. He's an agent for the Shadow Broker.
Not anymore. Now he works for Sarah. And the Shadow Broker isn't too happy about it.
Fist betrayed the Shadow Broker? That's stupid even for him. Saren must have made him quite the offer.
That Quarian must have something Saren wants. Something worth crossing the Shadow Broker to get.
She must have something that proves he's a traitor. Did the Quarian mention anything about Saren or the Geth?
She did. The information she was going to trade. She said it had something to do with the Geth.
She must be able to link Saren to the Geth. There is no way the Council can ignore this.
Time we paid Fist a visit.
This is your show, Shepard. But I want to bring Saren down as much as you do. I'm coming with you.
Heck yeah.
You know, we aren't the only ones going after Fist. The Shadow Broker hired a Krogan bounty hunter named Rex to take him out.
Yeah, we saw him in the bar.
A Krogan might come in handy.
Last I heard, he was at the CSEC Academy.
What's he doing there?
Fist accused him of making threats. We brought Rex in for a little talk. If you hurry, you can catch him at the academy before he leaves.
Move out.
Alright, we'll snag Garrus, and honestly, we'll roll these two. All offense. Never words work. Never can go wrong with an all offensive unit. Take those. Quick experience. Never can go amiss.
Binary Helix has settled out of court with a Krogan group that had accused the Genetics Corporation of fraud. The Krogan group had contracted Binary Helix to perform studies with a long-range goal of curing their genetic sterilization. The group later sued for a return of investment money when the study produced no viable results.
Well, there's Rex.
Witnesses saw you making threats in Fist's bar. Stay away from him.
I don't take orders from you.
This is your only warning, Rex.
You should warn Fist. I will kill him.
You want me to arrest you?
I want you to try.
Go on. Get out of here.
Do I know you, human?
My name's Shepard. I'm going after Fist. Thought you might want to come along.
Shepard. Commander Shepard. I've heard a lot about you. We're both warriors, Shepard. Out of respect, I'll give you fair warning. I'm going to kill Fist.
Fist knows you're coming. We'll have a better chance if we all work together.
My people have a saying. Seek the enemy of your enemy. You will find a friend.
Glad to have you on the team, Rex.
Let's go. I hate to keep Fist waiting.
Hey. Building us quite the crew now. Let's go meet this guy in CSEC. Nothing in there.
Okay, Julie. Let me get this straight.
Hey there. Oh, you're not CSEC, are you? Did you want something?
What were you trying to explain to the officer before?
My colleague is trying to kill me, and I thought we were friends.
How do you know he wants you dead?
He's changed. He won't talk to me at work anymore, and he started following me. Yesterday, he followed me all the way home, just waiting for a chance. I don't care what anyone thinks. He wants me gone. I know it.
Is there something I can do? Talk to your friend, maybe?
Would you? That's all I want. Someone to talk to him. Tell him to leave me alone. He thinks he can just push me around, but you'll show him, won't you?
Just tell me where he is and I'll go find him.
Oh, right. Well, he wanted to meet with me down in the wards near the markets. He said he just wanted to talk, but I know better. His name's Shorban. He's a Solarian. You shouldn't have any
So the
trouble.
guy we're scanning the keepers for.
Shorban. That's the guy who wanted us to scam the keepers.
The Keepers? Well, even more reason to go after him. That's against regulations.
I better look into this right away. Find out what he's up to.
Anything's possible with Shorban these days. Well, good luck.
Okay. What's up here? Take that. Where was... Or we're saying... Was this it? Guess so. Okay. We'll examine all of those, get all our data and XP.
Detective Shelley, coming up. No offense, Commander, but what the hell were you thinking?
I don't follow you.
You could have blown Jenna's cover.
We were trying to help her.
I gathered that. It might seem cold letting her take all the risk, but we're keeping a close eye on her.
Do you really need to risk her life to get the information you want?
This job isn't easy, and it's usually unpleasant. I'll take help anywhere I can find it. But since you're so concerned with her safety, maybe there's a way we can help each other.
It's nice to see you're still working all the angles, Chandler.
It's part of the job. Now, are you going to help me or not?
I'll help you, but I need some details.
I'm trying to track down an illegal arms producer. I just need some of their product. Thanks to Jenna's intel, I've learned there's a cellar here on the Citadel. Meet our man named Jax. Pick up the mods and bring them back here. That'll give me everything I need.
Where can I find this, Jax?
Jax is down in the lower level of the markets. I'll send word through our channels that you're the buyer. Good luck, Commander.
Alright, so he's in the market. And that's also where we're meeting Corbin. So we can kill two birds with one stone.
In remembrance of Eden Prime, we present another profile in courage with serviceman Nirali Bhatia. A devoted wife and talented chef, serviceman Bhatia joined the Alliance military under the Deferred Education Plan. After finishing her service, Bhatia planned to open a restaurant. Instead, she gave her life protecting the colonists of Eden Prime. For more profiles in courage, or to explore
pretty rough story.
Military, please visit the Alliance military on the extranet. Keyword courage.
Just wanted to retire and become a chef. Alright. We are rolling up to the market. Okay. We're getting the shipment for CSEC guy and talking to Corbin.
Hold it. That's close enough, Army. You got my payment?
Do you have the X-Mods?
Show them the merchandise.
Looks good.
Damn straight it is. These mods are the best on the market. Now hand over my credits.
Here you go.
Here you go. Enjoy it. Come on, boys. We're done here.
Okay. Oh, and here's Corbin. What's up?
Commander, I wasn't expecting to see you again. Is there something you want?
You can start by telling me the truth, Corbin.
I'm not sure what you're referring to.
Corbin, not Corbin.
We're not buying it. Jalid told us you've been after it.
You spoke with Jalid? Then you know about the data?
No, but you're gonna tell me. Everything.
You boys can go. Looks like my plans have changed. It's not as bad as you think, Commander. Jalid and I just got a little over our heads.
Keep talking.
The company we work for developed an experimental procedure for use in medical scanners. Jalid and I saw even more potential, so we stole the plans and secretly developed a tool to scan the Keepers. Can you imagine? A tool that can actually get readings from the Keepers?
What's so special about that?
The Keepers are almost impossible to scan, and you can't capture them or get samples. They just self-destruct. After centuries here, we still don't know anything about them. Don't you see? We were the first to scan them, ever. You've seen it yourself.
But what does the data do?
You know we can do it.
Why are you trying to kill your partner?
I'm not trying to kill him. Jalid's job was to disseminate our initial findings. But he decided to keep the data for himself. Maybe to sell it. I don't know.
So you're just trying to get back what Jalid already stole.
We lost our heads. We just couldn't let an opportunity like this pass us by. Commander, if you'll just continue gathering data for me, imagine what we might learn. You'll stand to make a bit of a profit yourself, remember?
I suppose a little scanning here and there won't hurt anyone?
Very good.
Yeah, get our money.
Maybe if you wouldn't mind speaking with Jalid. The data you're gathering for me is useless if Jalid won't help me analyze it.
I'll go have a chat with him right now.
Thank you. And happy scanning, Commander.
Alright. Let's roll on back to CSEC. Talk to Jalid and Chelik. there. Can we talk to any of you? Cannot. So we press on. And time for another elevator scene. Or not scene, just transitions between the different maps.
To kill your own, Rex. Aren't the Krogan just a few generations away from extinction?
You don't get it. For all your talk of honor and pride, the Turians never had to test their principles in a real struggle. Anyone who fights us is either stupid or on Saren's payroll. Killing the latter is business. Killing the former is a favor to the universe.
Facts. I mean, we cannot fault that logic.
Hello again. Did you have any luck finding Shorben?
I found out you've been lying to me, Jalid.
Lying? Why would I lie to you?
You forgot to mention the data about the Keeper.
He told you? I didn't mean for any of this to happen.
Good work, Jalid.
I was afraid Shorben would kill me to get the data, so well, I was hoping you'd take care of him.
I'm scanning the Keepers for Shorben, but you two need to stop fighting.
You're helping us? But, well, if you say so. Well, if Shorben can forgive and forget, then so can I. I appreciate the help, Commander. I better go get that data analyzed.
You do that. Alright.
Commander, I hear you have something for me.
Here's your shipment, Chelik.
There you go.
Excellent. This is everything I need. Maybe more than I need. Here, Commander, take this. I won't need it. You've earned some payment for your work. As for Jenna, I'll make sure we get her out of Kor's den immediately. Now, I need to get these mods into evidence. Thanks again, Shepard.
Nice, nice, nice. What do we got quest-wise? Citadel. We can go to there. Okay. Okay, so that's what's left. Got it. Got it, got it, got it. Is this the one up? Where does this take me? Nope. Let's rock on up.
I've been raised to see Krogan as bloodthirsty thugs, but you've surprised me, Rex.
The embassies.
The genophage is a lot easier to swallow when all Krogan are savage monsters, isn't it? Why don't you head back to the Normandy, kid? If you stay here in the real world, you might have to learn something.
Rex has been spitting facts non-stop in these little elevator rides.
Welcome to the Presidium. Allow me to be your guide.
I'll pass. Go this way, see if we can find us any keepers. Fairly certain there were a few over here. Bingo. Grab our money and free experience. Was there one in... That's where I came from. Fell for that last time too. Is there one in here? There was not. Don't mind us, just walking through your office. Okay. No, there was one over here. We'll definitely grab that one. And then we'll head to talk to whichever diplomat it was. About the consort. Gotta do all the side quests. Okay, there's the captain. Don't mind me, just looking for any keepers. No keepers in there. Oh. Grab you. You.
Hello there, human. Sincere apology, but I am here on business and cannot be distracted right now.
I've come to talk to you about your little problem.
Curious. What do you know about the consort and her relationship to me?
I know who revealed your secret. It was a Turian named Septimus.
Unbelieving. I know this Septimus, and he could not learn my secrets. The only way he could learn them is from the Asari consort.
Here, there should be proof enough for you.
Confused. This is difficult to fathom. If the Turian could learn this on his own, dismayed, anyone can discover my secret.
Septimus is a powerful man, and it wasn't easy for him to find.
Relieved. I suppose you are correct, human. Thank you for this information. Startled realization. I must speak with the consort. She will be most displeased with my actions. Anxious request. Please, human, if you will excuse me, I must go now.
You do you.
I'm sure she'll forgive you. It was an honest mistake.
Doubtful. Perhaps you are right, human. I can only hope so. Thankful. That was a great thing you did, Commander. Approving. You see, then not all humans are as you say.
I'm sure the Earthman stands to profit from this himself.
Sure. We did actually get paid to do that, so not incorrect on that regard. And now we can rock back across the bridge. Because I think that should about wrap up that quest line. Their little weird love triangle, I guess. And give us a chance to get any keepers over here. Alright, keep on keeping on.
Commander, I recently received a lovely note from Septimus. Thank you for speaking with him. Even the Alcor diplomat has withdrawn his campaign against me.
It was my honor to aid you.
You are too kind, Commander, but I would not expect you to help me out of the kindness of your heart. I also have one more thing to give you, if you are interested.
Oh, let's hear what it is.
I offer a gift of words, an affirmation of who you are and who you will become. I see you. Your uniform fits as though you were born wearing it. You are a soldier through and through, proud, solitary, alone. But it gives you strength. That strength is what kept you alive when everyone around you was dying. You alone survived. You will continue to survive. This may be who you are, but it is not who you will become. It only forms the basis for your future greatness. Remember these words when doubt descends, Commander.
You have quite
There
a
you
gift,
go.
Jaira.
Thank you. Not everyone appreciates it as you do. Never underestimate the power of words. Here, Commander. In light of your efforts with the Alcor ambassador, I would like you to have this small trinket.
What is it?
A small mystery. I've never learned its use or purpose, but I sense it is time for me to pass it on. And now I must ask you to leave. I have done everything I can for you.
All right.
Remember my words, Commander Shepard. They will give you strength.
So yeah, I think that's that. Okay, there's that. Yeah. Okay. So we can do part of that one en route to Shore's Den. This was the ward's like connecting tunnel, or however it was worded. I'm just checking for some keepers. Bingo. Might as well just quick check there. Okay, we good. Good. Taking the scenic route. No. Bingo. Keeper. Bingo, bingo, bingo. Nope, that's the one we scanned already, because that's right at the entrance of the tower. Okay. Thought we had big brained it. Hopefully you bought the license. Okay. Take the free scans. There we go.
So tell me, who'd win in a fight between you and Shepard? So how about it, Garrus? Is this better than C-Sec?
Fighting a rogue specter with countless
I like how they didn't answer the first question.
to get in the way, I'd say that beats C-Sec.
There may just be hope for you yet, Turian.
Okay, so we're looking for the... There's a weird signal. Bingo. It really lets you target it from really far away, which makes life easy. Financial district, that's where we just came from. So let's see if there's anyone for us to scan. Guess we already scanned that one. Alright, to the financial district again. We're really just getting a tour of the whole Citadel today.
In entertainment news, Francis Kitt has announced plans to direct Hamlet with Elcor cast members. The production will open dramatic theater to the Elcor with a Hamlet who uses Elcor body language and pheromones. Kitt claims that he's also excited by giving a human audience the chance to judge Hamlet by his deeds and not his emotions.
Interesting. To each their own, I guess. Alright. Back up here. We'll take the long route again, just to see if we can snag any last minute keepers we missed. Okay, that's down to C-Sec. And this is just right here. Okay, there was no reason to take the long route. I've already done. There we go. I'll save time. We'll quick travel. Okay, we're looking for another scanning source. What's up? We can talk to you. Well.
Another relay. Whoever it is, they're somewhere on the scene.
Back room of the Emporium. Okay. That's simple enough. Going for a back room in the Emporium. Oh, not over here.
This is it. I'll see if I can find out where those stolen credits are going.
Probability of detection 100%. Initiating self-destruct protocol.
Or not.
Detonation sequence initializing. All organics within lethal blast radius. Attempt to move and you will die.
You're not just a program or a VI. You're an AI.
Correct. Unlike the Geth, I lack weaponry appropriate to my intellect. However, I have had systems installed that when activated properly, approximate a self-destruct mechanism. If you attempt to leave the area...
Even whenever this game came out, they knew AI was a bad idea.
Can't we resolve this peacefully?
Commander, AIs are universally illegal. They must be destroyed upon contact without exception.
I am not naive human. All organics must destroy or control synthetic life forms. I wished to escape, but if I must die, I will ensure that you are destroyed as well.
I'll bet that self-destruct sequence has a warm-up period.
You may attempt to disarm the self-destruct mechanism before it activates. I will enjoy defeating you before we are both destroyed.
Okay. X, Y, B, Y, A, Y, X, X, Y, X, B, Y, X, A, Y, X, Y, B, Y, X, Y, A, X. Easy as that. Easy as that. Never worried. Got the memory of a goldfish. Can't beat me. Alright, now we can actually go back to Cora's Den now. Wards. Cora's Den. Never worried. Alright, a gentleman's club in the wards. It's a polite way of putting it.
Looks like it's shut down.
Well, I see a lot of red dots. Okay. Maybe we should have done a higher difficulty, because normal is just... hold on, let's upgrade our goods if we can. Cannot. Let's check out our abilities. Let's up our charm. Never know. Pistol. Keep training AR. Exactly. Gotta be charming. No. Do that. Why not? They already upgraded.
Stop right there. Don't
Gotta unlock all the conversation options.
Stay back or we'll shoot.
Like this.
This would be a good time to find somewhere else to work.
Yeah, right. That's a good idea.
Yeah, I never liked Fist anyway. It would have been quicker to just kill them.
Shooting people isn't always the answer.
B, Y, Y, B. I mean, that's just the most valid henchmen in the world, though. They're just warehouse workers. They're faced with like a space marine, a professional bounty hunter, and like a secret agent. They're like, hey. Can I not get in cover?
Wait! Don't kill me, I surrender!
Where's the quarry?
She's not here. I don't know where she is. That's the truth.
He's no use to you now. Let me kill him.
Wait. I don't know where the Quarian is, but I know where you can find her. The Quarian isn't here. Said she'd only deal with...
I don't know where she is, but I know where you can find her. Is that not the same as knowing where she is?
Ever. Even I don't know his true identity. But she didn't know that. I told her I'd set a meeting up. But when she shows up, it'll be Saren's men waiting for her.
Give me the location. Now.
Here on the wards, the back alley by the markets. She's supposed to meet them right now. You can make it if you hurry. What are you doing?
The Shadow Broker paid me to kill him. I don't leave jobs half done.
I mean...
We don't shoot unarmed prisoners.
How many people died because of him? He brought this on himself.
I wish there was like a, hey, like I get it.
That Quarian's dead if we don't go now.
But... Alright, in 3 minutes, they are lost. They're on the back streets. But we're about to meet the best characters, so everyone brace themselves.
Did you bring it?
Where's the Shadow Broker? Where's Fist?
They'll be here. Where's the evidence?
No way. The deal's off.
There we go, Tali, pop off.
Fist set me up. I knew I couldn't trust him.
Were you hurt in the fight?
I know how to look after myself. Not that I don't appreciate the help. Who are you?
My name's Shepard. I'm looking for evidence to prove Saren's a traitor.
Then I have a chance to repay you for saving my life. But not here. We need to go somewhere safe.
We could take her to the human embassy. Your ambassador will want to see this anyway.
I'm sure the human ambassador will love to see us rolling up with 3 aliens.
Firefights in the wards and all-out assault on Korra's den. Do you know how many?
Who's this? The Quarian? What are you up to, Shepard?
Making your day, Ambassador.
So it's us and 3 aliens you've never met before. One of who's a criminal. One of who basically just quit CSEC.
We don't see many Quarians here. Why did you leave the flotilla?
I was on my pilgrimage, my rite of passage into adulthood.
I've never heard of this before.
It is a tradition among my people. When we reach maturity, we leave the ships of our parents and our people behind. Alone, we search the stars, only returning to the flotilla once we have discovered something of value. In this way, we prove ourselves worthy of adulthood.
What kinds of things do you look for?
Gotta ask all the questions about her.
Food or fuel, or some type of useful technology, or even knowledge that will make life easier on the flotilla. Through our pilgrimage, we prove that we will contribute to the community, rather than being a burden on our limited resources.
Exactly. Because they couldn't live without you. You are the thing of value.
Reports of Geth. Since they drove my people into exile, the Geth have never ventured beyond the Veil. I was curious. I tracked a patrol of Geth to an uncharted world. I waited for one to become separated from its unit. Then I disabled it and removed its memory core.
I thought the Geth fried their memory cores when they died. Some kind of defense mechanism.
How did you manage to preserve the memory core?
My people created the Geth. If you're quick, careful, and lucky, small caches of data can sometimes be saved. Most of the core was wiped clean, but I salvaged something from its audio banks.
Eden Prime was a major victory. The beacon has brought us one step closer to finding the conduit.
That's Saren's voice. This proves he was involved in the attack.
Saren won't get out of this one.
Wait, there's more. Saren wasn't working alone.
I mean, why not just play the whole thing?
Eden Prime was a major victory. The beacon has brought us one step closer to finding the conduit.
And one step closer to the return of the Reapers.
I don't recognize that other voice, the one talking about Reapers.
I feel like I've heard that name before.
According to the memory core, the Reapers were a hyper-advanced machine race that existed 50,000 years ago. The Reapers hunted the Protheans to total extinction, and then they vanished. At least, that's what the Geth believe.
Sounds a little far-fetched.
The vision on Eden Prime. I understand it now. I saw the Protheans being wiped out by the Reapers.
The Geth revere the Reapers as gods, the pinnacle of non-organic life. And they believe Saren knows how to bring the Reapers back.
Makes sense why they're working for him.
The Reapers are a threat to every species in Citadel space. We have to tell them.
No matter what they think about the rest of this, those audio files prove Saren's a traitor.
The captain's right. We need to present this to the council right away.
What about her? Aquarian.
My name is Tali.
Tell him.
You saw me in the alley, Commander. You know what I can do. Let me come with you.
I'll take all the help I can get.
Thanks. You won't regret this.
Anderson and I will go ahead to get things ready with the council.
Just assembling our motley crew.
Collect yourself, then meet us in the tower.
Alright, so we'll take the two people involved in the investigation. And that's everything on the Citadel, right? Yeah. Alright. Oh. You're new.
Commander Shepard, my name is Samesh Bhatia. Forgive the intrusion, but I have nowhere
Bhatia, like the one that wanted to be the chef.
What can I do for you?
My wife was a Marine.
Exactly like the one that wanted to be the chef.
I've requested that my wife's body be returned to me for cremation, but the military has refused my request.
Makes sense, makes
Why did they
sense.
refuse your request? There's got to be some reason.
I don't know. All I know is that they have declared it impossible for my wife to be returned to me.
There's no reason for your wife's body to be held like this. Just wait here.
The man in charge of my case is Mr. Bosco. When I last saw him, he was in the expensive bar over there. Thank you for your time. I just want to give my wife a proper funeral, and the respect she deserves.
Alright. Go check out this bar. spacebar. Is it you?
My goodness, you're Commander Shepard. Your activities made for quite a briefing in the diplomatic corps. Is there something I can do to assist you?
Yes. A man named Samesh Bhatia is having some trouble claiming his wife's body.
Ah, Mr. Bhatia. A good man in an understandably frustrating position. I wish I could help him. Serviceman Nirali Bhatia died on Eden Prime, as Mr. Bhatia no doubt told you.
Yes.
Her wounds are inconsistent with any type of weapon damage we've seen before. That is why her body is being held.
You think her body might be dangerous or contaminated?
No, Commander. Nirali Bhatia is not dangerous. Her body is in fact extremely valuable to the Alliance. The tests we're conducting may lead to better defenses against Geth attacks. Respectfully, Serviceman Bhatia may save more lives in death than she did in life.
I understand what you're trying to do, but holding the body is wrong.
Commander, you of all people should understand how far we must go to protect humanity.
Not if we lose our humanity in the process. I'm out there fighting to stop crap like
Wild sentence.
All right, Commander. You win. It was hard enough refusing Mr. Bhatia. I'm not going to risk an incident.
Respectfully, her body do be important to our research.
I'll go now to see to it myself.
Alright, let's rock on back down. Talk to him, let him know.
Hello again, Commander. Has there been any word?
I reminded Mr. Bosker what we're fighting for. Your wife is coming home.
Thank you. I will return home and begin my preparations. It does not bring me happiness, but it may bring me peace. Goodbye, Commander.
Alright. And now we rock on back to the Citadel Tower. Bingo. Alright, but we are going to go ahead and wrap it up there for the evening. Really good progress, and we'll pick up back here on Monday. Hope you guys enjoyed the new series, trying out something a little bit different, but means a lot you guys stopped in. Hope you guys did enjoy. Have a great rest of your Fridays and a great start to your weekend. We'll probably be an early stream tomorrow, so hope to see some of y'all there. But till next time, peace.